here. I'm here at a campsite in Wales. We're about to do Tryfan. I've got a lovely spot. I'm just looking at the mountain I'm about to go up. If you can see it, between that bush and the building, that's the mighty Tryfan in the background. Here is my camp spot for the night. Surrounded by all this lovely scenery. It's a farm. I will link the details down below so you can come and check it out yourself. It's 5 minutes away from the starting point at South Ridge of Tryfan, but there it is. So I'm all ready. I'm about to get in the car and I'll meet you all at the starting point. As you can see, we're officially at the start of Tryfan. If you look through this here, this up there is actually the summit right there of Tryfan. So you go up this path. As you can see, it's quite busy. And we're going to make our way up. I'm here on my own solo hike, first time. Look around. Anyway, let's go and bag us a summit. Boom boom. Okay, we're on Tryfan. We're following this like stepping stones type path. You do take a slight little veer. There's a main path over there. It veers off to the left, and it looks like quite a steep ascent up the side of this waterfall. So straight into it, and then that, I believe, up there is the summit. So far so good. Perfect weather for it. There's still a bit of water on the ground. And it is stunning scenery all around. Look at that. Wow. The sun is blaring. Let's get it going anyway. I'm actually dying. The heat is sapping all the energy out of me. I've asked the people that are coming down, and it seems to be the same story. Going through lots of water, taking lots of breaks. So that's what I'm doing to do this as safe as possible. As you can see, it's a grueler. We've got a waterfall, the summit up there, and the view so far, actually insane. Okay, so there's the summit. I've got to carry on going up there, but to be honest, it's 32 degrees. I'm actually parched. My lips are sticking together. I found this little lake, tarn, pool, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not joking, I'm getting in it. I am getting in it. I'm going to have a little swim and then I'm going up there. So here I am, a long way up from the pool now. It was so refreshing being in there. To be honest, I wish I was back in there. I've scratched the lens to this action cam Wolfang, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully it ain't affecting the picture quality too much. But as you can see from behind me, it's pretty much scrambling from here on out. I imagine to the top. The top is behind here somewhere. It's such a hot day. This on the left here, Bristly Ridge. I'm going to need to take on more water. The water bladder, the straw isn't giving me enough water, so I'm having to take it out of the bag and drink it straight from the bladder. It's so hot. Anyway, got to be careful here. Make my way up this. Absolutely amazing challenge. Absolutely amazing. The safe bit is now done now. Bristly Ridge here, spanning all the way over there. Tryfan, South Ridge. You got this little bit of path remaining, and then it's a grade 1 scramble to the top. Pretty much find the safest route and make your own way up. Hopefully getting to the summit, 913 meters, to see the 2 stone pillars named Adam and Eve. And as a rite of passage, people that make it up there normally jump from one to the other. Am I going to be one of them people? As of yet, I don't know. There is the lake that I was in earlier. I can just see with the naked eye people still swimming in there, and I wish I was back in there. Anyway, the grade 1 scramble is about to begin. What a fucking place, and what a day. Not a cloud in the sky. We're getting there. We're getting there. As you can see, there is no clear path at all, and that's where we gotta go. Up there. Very demanding, very hot. I just want a cold, cold drink. But the views are to die for. Look at that. What a day. What a day. Right, better get my ass in gear and start going up here. So the grade 1 scramble has begun. As you can see, what kind of is a path finishes about there. Then there's the lake that I was in earlier, and just around that corner, the car park. You can pretty much see the whole path coming up here. Boom, 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 boom. And then this is officially the grade 1 scramble. Bristly ridge over there, and you've just got to be careful where you're putting your hands and feet coming up here, because it is quite ominous. Anyone that hasn't had any experience, I wouldn't come up here. But that looks like the safest way. I'm assuming it's that way. Not a lot of footing really. Looks like the way to go. Just check the map. Not long to go. I'm going to get to the summit. I'm going to jump Adam and Eve. I'm not going to film much on the way down. I just want to get back to the car. Well, I'll get back to that shop and get myself a cold water or two and an ice cream. I'm parched. 2 litres of water in 30-degree weather, not enough. I would have said at least 4 litres. I've been drinking and drinking and drinking. I've even been in the lake and my mouth is dry. Right, I'm going to get up this bit, I ain't going to film it. And then we're nearly at the top. Tell you what, look at that. That's what we've come up so far. Boom, 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 boom. Just got that little bit to go. I think that's the summit. Just peeking its head over the top. And look at this little outcrop I found. I'm not going to go on there. But look, deep in the distance over there is the car park that I started on. You see the path coming all the way up. You had the waterfall there, then the lake that I went swimming in. Followed that path all the way up there. Look where I'm going. Ugh. I came all up that path and then I got to the grade 1 scramble there, and boom, 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 boom. And then there's the top. I've got to look where I'm going because there are these big crevices that I could fall down. Bristly ridge there. Looks good. Maybe worth doing one day. If I can find anyone to do it. All my mates are scared. They're scrambled. Chris. It's well worth it though, mate. Well worth it. Look at that. Imagine if you put a tent here and come wild camping, that'd be mad. Right, I'm gonna get up this bit here. Film the summit, film Adam and Eve, and get off this peak and go and get some much needed water and ice cream. There's me thinking I'm bad. Walking up here with a grade 1 scramble. These boys scaling inside of it with ropes and chains. Look at that. Hell of a drop. Right, we're nearly at the summit. Nearly there. And then we've got to cut this short because we're getting low on water. We need to get off this peak before it gets dangerous. So a quick hustle off once I've been to the summit. I'm only saying that because it's 31 degrees. Jesus, it's hot. Just this thing. Wow. What an adventure. Came up here on my own. Camping out. I've been for a wild swim in that lake. I've dipped in a waterfall. I've done a grade 1 scramble. And I got on top of Adam and Eve. I'm not jumping. I'm not jumping. I'm too dehydrated. Too hot to be doing that. Right. I'm going to get off the mighty Tryfan. 913 metres. Part of the Snowdonia mountain range. The 15th highest peak in Wales. If I'm not mistaken, right there in the very, very background, that's Snowdonia. I think it looks very, very much like it. But anyway, let's get off here. Let's make our way down. But what an experience so far. Camping and cooking tonight, people. Grade 1 scramble. Definitely don't try it if you've never been on a hike before. You know what I mean? If you've been on a few moderately challenging hikes, give it a go. It's well worth it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say don't do it. It's terrifying. It is doable. I've done quite a few hikes. I've been up Snowdon, Scafell Pike, Ben Nevis, Tryfan. I've done a lot of hikes anyway, and a lot in the Snowdonia range. I've been up Snowdon about 5-6 times, near enough every path. So I felt as if I had enough experience to come and do it, and do it solo. So I came, did, and I conquered. I might have another dip in that pool before I go, and then get off Tryfan and get back to the tent. I'm just so dehydrated. 2 litres of water was not enough, and speaking to a few people on the way up, that seems to be the census across the board. Everyone's saying they didn't have enough water. Some people saying they brought 3 litres. One guy said he brought 4 litres. I brought 2 litres. In this weather, it's not enough. I've still got a little bit left because I had a few of the isotonic gels and a few of the energy tablets just to keep me going, which helped. Nearly back at the car park, people. Nearly back at the car park. Another 20 minutes. And if that shop's open, damn, I'm going to be getting a nice dandelion and burdock kind of water. And then I've probably got a mile walk up the side of that lake to the lay-by where my car is. And then 2-3 minute drive up to the campsite, go and have a shower and some food. Like I said, the link to this car park where it starts, Tryfan South Ridge, I'll link the postcode down below, and the campsite where I'm at, it's actually £11 per night per tent. I think that's per person as well. So just 11 quid I've paid for tonight to camp. You get access to showers. There is food on site as well. Like I saw a fucking hot butty van there. Like. They've got a washroom, toilets, all for 11 quid. Not bad if I do say so myself. But I'll link that down below as well. I'm not going to show you any cooking or anything, but I'll give you a quick look around the campsite and then end the video. But there's all the information you'll need. Just show you around. That's my tent. Got quite a lot of other campers here, to be fair. As you can see, beautiful scenery. And that mountain that I went up is just there, to be fair. So that's it. Been a wonderful experience. Tryfan, 918 metres. Quite a trek. All the links will be down below. And it's a pleasure. Until next time, peace out.